Henry had always been the kind of person who believed that money was meant to be enjoyed. He worked hard and spent harder. His weekends were filled with expensive dinners, spontaneous vacations, and impulse shopping. Owning the latest gadgets and wearing branded clothes made him feel successful. "I earn well, so why not spend well?" he would often tell himself. His parents had tried to warn him the importance of money. His father, a retired government employee, had always emphasized financial planning. "Henry, your salary today won't last forever. Save for the future," he would say. But Henry would brush it off. "Dad, times have changed. I don't need to worry about retirement yet. I will always have a job." His confidence in his financial situation was unshakable until everything changed. Henry's company had been struggling for months, but he had never paid much attention to office gossip. Then one morning the company announced mass layoffs. Henry's name was on the list. At first he wasn't too worried. "I have experience and skills. I will get another job soon." But as weeks passed and rejections piled up, reality set in. Bills started piling up. Rent, electricity, internet, credit cards, and other expenses. For the first time in his life he felt the fear of running out of money. One evening he sat down to check his finance. The numbers shocked him. Credit card debt was $50,000. Rent was $5,000 and savings only $8,000. His salary had always been good, but he had never saved. He had no emergency fund, no investments, and no backup plan. Feeling desperate, Henry called his old friend John, who was now a financial advisor. They met at a small cafe far from the expensive places Henry used to visit. John listened carefully, then shook his head. "Henry, your biggest mistake wasn't losing your job. It was never preparing for this day." Henry sighed. "I know, but what do I do now?" John pulled out a pen and made a simple plan. Henry nodded, determined. He had to change. The next few months were tough, but Henry stuck to the plan. He cut down on expenses, started freelancing to pay off his debts. Every dollar he earned was carefully allocated, some for survival, some for repaying loans, and a small portion for savings. He also started reading books on personal finance. Slowly things improved. Then, after 6 months, he got a new job. The salary was lower than his previous one, but this time, he was prepared. He continued living frugally, saving aggressively, and investing wisely. One evening while scrolling through social media, he saw a post that said, "Your money works for you only if you know how to use it." This time he didn't laugh. He had learned his lesson. A year later, Henry's life was completely different. He no longer lived paycheck to paycheck. He had learned true value of financial literacy. As he sat with his father one evening, he smiled and said, "Dad, you were right. Money isn't about how much you earn, but how well you manage it." His father chuckled, "Better late than never." Thank you for watching. Are you managing your money wisely, or are you making the same mistakes Henry did? Remember, financial freedom isn't about earning more, it's about spending smarter. If you found this story insightful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon, and tell us in the comments what's the best money advice you've ever received.